Most players go into a game of Pack and just react, or force the same comps over and over. I don't. I go with a plan, a system adapting and changing to the lobby and meta. And once you understand how to do this, every patch will become easier. So what does this actually mean? Before the game even starts, I already have a master plan. The master plan is a priority system. It includes items I want, synergies I'm aiming for, and the units I'm looking for. I'm constantly changing the system to adapt to who I see in the lobby and what the lobby gives me. Another thing I'm doing is testing new interactions constantly to see how they work and assess how strong they could be. Here's an example. So in this game, I'm aiming for what I think is the strongest comp right now, Baby 7 into Sound. If I'm playing this line, that's what I'm aiming for. However, I want to be able to pivot into water if I don't hit Chimecho. And if I miss that, I can fall into an AD comp if I don't get any Mystic Waters early on. With this strategy, I prioritize Mystic Water, but if I do not hit that, then I try to go for Black Glasses or Magnets, and then I stop prioritizing Mystic Water. That's when the line gets cut off, basically. But in this situation, I got an early Mystic Water, so I proceed with the baby plan. So what is the baby plan? The baby plan is simply Aqua Sodu Chimecho with Sound 6 activated and Efficient Bandana, and that allows you to basically instacast Chimecho. I also have a idea of what portals I am willing to take and what units I am wanting from these portals. So in this case, I want a baby portal because you notice there are 4 possible hits and 1 failure. But even if I hit the 1 failure, I might be able to find a Pokemon that I can utilize. And in this case, I had a water aquatic side along with the baby, so I can pivot into water if I had to. From here, the game pretty much plays itself. I know I can level here because I have 5 babies already, and the odds of me hitting the next 2 babies are very high. Also, I already have the common babies, so there's no point in rolling at low level. I need to get the higher rarity babies in order to fill out baby 7. And after I hit baby 7, the game is basically locked out. I could break down exactly how to play this out, but this is the best case scenario, and honestly, it's the easiest to play, so what matters more is what happens when things don't go this cleanly. The last thing I'll show is the final fight for this game, and we're going to move on to the next example after that. Alright, different game, same master plan. We're going to try to lock down the AP components and aim for baby 7. And you'll notice I do start with the Mystic Water here, so I click it immediately, but I'm not in a baby region, and I'm still holding on to water Pokemon in case I have to pivot into water. Fast forward to the picks, and I've made a Muscle Shellbell for Tempo, I've made Poliwhirl, and I've put Water 3 in for this early game. And I'm leading the lobby with a win streak. Now, from this position, I want more Mystic Water, and I also think, wow, Tynamo is a fantastic unit, so I'm probably going to play that. But if I play that, then I probably have to play Dragon alongside it, because Dragon is the next side synergy to Water, especially with this Horsey in the bar that we have. That could help me stay AP while also playing a pretty powerful synergy. Since I understand my win conditions, I cater towards Water, Dragon, Aquatic. I would also still take a baby portal at this point. Now, when you look at the portal selection, you'll notice that I'm very far away from the Water Dragon portal. I don't think I'll be able to get to that. And the closest portal I can get to is an Aquatic portal. So I angle towards a Water portal, but I end up on the Aquatic portal. This is suboptimal. Aquatic and Water have some overlaps, like Wolfish, but I take the Aquatic portal because it's better than having no portal. Alright, now I want you to pause the video and see if you can come up with the line I come up with from here. It's not so simple, so take, 30 seconds, a minute. I chose this line because I believe it has the best late game out of the options I can choose from here, and it allows me to be most flexible, and that is Veluza. And the reason I chose the Veluza here is because even though I have Muscle Shovel for Lapras, Veluza already has a target in the form of Seadra. I can continue playing Dragon if I would like to, and if I pick Lapras and I end up playing Dragon, I would have to sell the Lapras, which would be kind of bad, but if I pick Veluza, then I keep the permanent buffs on my Pokemon, so I don't lose the value of Veluza even after selling it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Veluza is on my repertoire of Pokemon I'm looking for T10s. If it's not on yours, picking Lapras there is a completely valid line, and you could probably continue a win streak. But because I'm extra greedy, and I played a lot of Veluza based comps, I understand that it's really good for that position, and I can probably use it to win. The only thing I really have to do is make sure I get Gourmet 4 in as soon as possible, which I do, and find a second carry, because I think one dishing a Pokemon is not that good, but two dishing a Pokemon is very good. So that's what I end up doing. So these are two very different games. One where everything goes perfectly, and one where it's a bit more awkward and I have to pivot into a little bit of a weaker comp that ends up still using the same items very well. So what's the key point? The dream comp is your target, but the master plan includes fallbacks, using the same items in different ways when you don't hit the dream comp. You can't force the dream comp. You have to know your lines and play alternative lines when you miss it. I recommend having at least two master plans, one for AP and one for AD. That way you never get stranded. Okay, so here are the key takeaways. 1. Have a dream comp in mind and aim for it, but it's like nudges in that direction. You can't really force it. And know your alternative lines in case you whiff. 2. If your line doesn't work, don't use that line. 3. You may revisit lines in the future, but as you are pruning for your dream comp and your master plan, you really want streamlined lines that you know for sure works if you're trying to win, and then sometimes you're in experimental mode, so you can experiment. And that's pretty much it. That's how you win in pack. I hope this helps.